Yes. Second episode of 2021. Fuck it, we gonna stop doing that. We back at it. The Hoodest podcast that y'all know, the Thedoncoreanddricanhippieshow. We are your hosts.
Core. Don motherfucking Core.
In the barely high hippie right now.
Yeah, I'm hot.
Thedoncorean hippie.
No, I'm not.
I'm not that high right now. Cause I went to the barber shop, bro.
Oh, you went to
This nigga man. This nigga walked up in that bitch 30 minutes late. I'm like, bro, I gotta go. He
My
said,
brother was
no. Yeah, Chuck was there, but he had like 2 niggas. So I'm like, damn, bro, I'm trying to get a cut before that. Niggas is like.
He told you I pulled up and shit?
Yeah. He like,
Yeah,
I got
shout out
one
to
before
Chuck,
you. I'm
man.
like, bro, you told me to be here at 12. You walk in here 12:30, talk about you got one before me. Nah.
Shout out to Chubb. I'm back, baby. Yo, Chubb, I know if you watch this, my shit looking a little frizzy. I know I got a cut last week. But you know, the B-Day was last week. Niggas was drunk and all that. I'm gonna get it right.
I was like, damn, I gotta wait a minute now for this
You got it.
episode.
Shout out to Manny in the building again. Transporter.
Throw me that lighter, man.
Toss the fire, sir.
Yeah, but we back at it. Episode 145, 145.
145. This is where I was trying to get to. I had some good nights on 145, bro. My first, because remember when we was younger, we wasn't going to Harlem. It was like that fake Harlem, Brooklyn beef and shit, you know? And I met somebody and she bagged me on the joint. And she had a spot on 145, I can't remember. I know I got off at 125 and walked. I know exactly where it's at, but yeah, man, I had made the time up there, and that was my birth to Harlem. And after that, I love that shit.
Yeah, Harlem is the spot, man. That shit
Yeah.
it's bad cool, like, it's bad chill, the place to chill, but you know, when they get to where it gets to, like, you know what I mean? But
It's always lit.
Yeah, I
It's
like
always
going
lit.
in that area, like,
I like
it's
when
so
I'm
much, like,
going on.
yeah, it's like
vibrant.
almost inspirational. Like you can
It
do
is.
whatever you want to. These niggas there on the street doing whatever.
Yeah, every block.
They want. Yeah,
Every block.
block.
You walk through, and it's
I went
like,
down there with my girl. She went to do her hair, bro. I was like, I forgot what it was like. I ain't been there in like 5 years. I was like, I forgot what it was like.
don't let it be a Saturday night.
Shit, Saturday day.
It's beautiful. See, we can't have shit like that down here in Brooklyn. We cannot do that. See, unfortunately. Nah.
I mean, but
Nah.
I can remember a boy with like downtown Brooklyn was like that for a little bit.
Bro. Yeah, because it's downtown Brooklyn. There's mad shit down there.
But I mean,
I'm
before
talking
it got
about-
gentrified too. Like it
I'm
was
talking about,
lit.
let's just talk about our hood. Let's talk about Ralph Passion. Let's talk about that. From beginning to Fulton. Mm-mm.
But then when you get in those areas,
And that shit was lit. Like, you walk through,
yeah,
niggas on every block. You
But I
got
know
no
what you
niggas, though.
mean, like where we just rolled past the 90s, and I was like, bro, every night
Yeah.
it's lit on every block, and they do it whatever they cook it out, smoking, bad music, you know what I'm saying? Doing whatever they want to. But I know what you mean by the vibrant
I
thing.
risked
Like,
my life over there for some great pussy, too. I did. Many nights.
in the same building I was working at.
That's a fact. Shout out to her.
Word up, man. But yeah, man, episode 145, man. I don't know where you want to kick off. Well, this is yours. Go ahead, man. Take us where you want to take us.
You wanna touch up on just this politics, world news?
On
Well, USA
Cuban
is
and
world
Kayla B getting it rocking?
Oh,
Or we gonna save that for later? I'm not starting with the real shit, bro. We starting with this right here.
You start off with this. You start with this. You seen it?
I saw it yesterday. I saw it yesterday before you got here when I was with B and Donut. Shout out to B and Donut, man.
Shout out to
Those
B
my
and
people
Donut,
right there,
man.
man. Oh,
I love them. But wait,
I
we're
just
not
felt-
gonna do this. We said this year. We're not just gonna jump in the conversation, even though people may know what we are referring to.
yeah.
So
I just felt like the universe was telling me something because I was like, oh, we about to get this done. Is the thing that happened with Trump and then other shit that happened. I was like, oh, it's the universe speaking to me right now.
Yeah.
And then that shit popped up on my Instagram. I was like, oh shit. Cuban doll and King Von's sister, Kayla B. They linked up in real life, man. They was on Twitter talking shit to each other, and then they linked up. And somebody recorded it, and they fought. They threw their hands. That shit.
They got it in shit. Like old school shit. I remember chicks wrap their hair up and shoot their shit right on the block.
And Cuban doll is the one that was fucking with him, right? Or is it the other one?
I think she
might have found something.
She was on some bullshit. He wasn't with her. He was with the dog skin joint. Asian doll, yeah.
That's why I said what it up, because it's one of the dolls.
I don't know what it was for, what the fight was for, yo. You know, because I ain't on Twitter. I ain't get into that. And the fight was just that damn good to me.
Fighting and all that.
Yo, it was bites, uppercuts, head grabbing, attempt slams. It was good. Look it up. Look your phone right there. You better act like you ain't got it.
Pull out the tweets right now.
So they got up. They shot their shit. Who you think won? Who you think won? See, I feel like watching that, you have to have experience in watching female fisticuffs to know what you're looking at.
Yeah, I think the Kayla B chick won.
She whipped her ass.
Yeah.
She whipped her ass.
From what I saw, she got hands, you know what I'm saying?
She got hands, bro. You seen the uppercuts? They was landing. If you watching it, you know what I'm saying? I seen the blade back. Yeah, the side angle. You seen the side angle? Yeah. And they were slowing it down, bringing it back.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh. She said, no, I wasn't bleeding. I broke my nail. Nah. Your face sore, baby. She hit you with 2 or 3 of those. Something lumped up, light skin. Opened up.
She got out of the fucking, she got out of the, she went on her live and she was like, look, what she gave you was a little scratch.
Nah, she whipped that ass. She caught her on the running. No, Kayla was running in, she caught her with a nice, I grabbed her, big back. I was like, ooh, Vaughn is smelling.
Some Chicago shit for real.
Vaughn is smelling. And you know when a chick in her ass whip, when her people like, whip her ass, Cuban, whip her ass, slam her, punch.
And then the other bitch,
it's abort. Everything that you
like,
telling.
we was gonna jump her honestly, but I don't know, was fucking her up. Kayla was fucking her up. That's her name, Kayla B.
Kayla B, yeah. King Von's sister beat blood out that bitch. I loved it. Cause my whole shit. Stop the Twitter finger. Stop it. This is what we doing 2021. Now, if the ladies could link up and scrap it up,
why shouldn't the fellas? They show you
niggas getting money, right? What you got to clap? Why you got to shoot a nigga? Take your ass whipping or give it.
I mean, I might be talking to the wrong person, but
you know you all when it comes to fisticuffs.
Yeah, because certain people just can't.
No problem with the fisticuffs.
Certain people just can't handle the
loss.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And you probably never really been in that. You know what I mean? Like a L,
L?
Like straight up L. You know what I mean? Where you got knocked out or something like that. You know what I mean? You probably felt like somebody probably got the best of you once or twice. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean? But that's you personally. You know what I mean? But people seeing it that's not in it gonna be like, oh, that was a good one. We don't know what happened there. And then, oh, we know Cole fucked niggas up, knocked niggas out. But that was a good one. You know what I mean? That he had that. But some people just can't deal with that shit, and then people talking shit about them in the hood, or you a rapper or something.
Only fight I ever say I lost, and we had a few of them where I like felt like I knew I lost this fight. Was in the back was with my brother Rel. That I had on the softball team.
But that's with somebody that knows you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ain't nothing of that.
Yeah,
ain't nothing of that.
He knows you, so.
I gotta walk. I got to walk on you, bro. I'm not.
And I don't mean that like you hold it back. Is that he might know you, like what could get you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I gotta stay at a lower mass with this nigga right here.
We had like about
this nigga right there.
First grade, I beat him up. I knocked his tooth out.
Shout out to my nigga.
Shout out to my boy, bro.
Yeah,
man. I think it was 4th grade. We had another fight, and the nigga said it was a tie. We was in class, we got to fight at the
My
top.
boy was a game changer for us in
Facts.
softball.
Uppercut home runs. And then at stay away camp, like in probably summer of 6th grade, we fought. We was doing like on some real shit, some challenge. You know, we was doing a challenge against another team, trying to run across the log. We had to take shit across the log in the woods, and we was losing. And bro, hold on.
You got
And,
upset at him?
we got upset at each other because me and him is alphas, and we like to win, but it's the team. It's like 7, 8 of us. So he getting mad. I'm like, yo, bro, relax. We gonna get it done. He like, yeah. He wanna blame it. I'm like, bro, we not gonna win like that. And he's like, son, fuck that. I'm like, son, why'd you curse him? It was like, it was like 110 degrees out there. It wasn't. It felt like it. It was hot as fuck. He was like, son, so what was that? And then we just started fighting. And 5 minutes later, it was just like, bro, what were we doing? And then we was cool after that. But he whipped my ass. I will not ever say, there, he whipped my ass. Because I slipped, he was on me, he knew to get on me, and he got me.
But that's my point. Like, I don't think females take it to that extent. Like, if they lose a fight, they're not gonna go and get the hammer and kill this person because, I mean, certain people, humans are humans, right? Certain humans might.
That's how it go.
But I just think that pride shit kicks in more with men, especially when it comes with fisticuffs.
Definitely.
Yeah, so
definitely. That's when niggas get in their emotions.
Because I was about to say, like, they just showed Rondo and Vaughn how they should have dealt with this shit. They should have just fought, but
they should have fought it up.
But they was fighting. That's the point.
They was jumping that boy. They was jumping that boy.
They was jumping that
boy.
Alright, they jumped him.
See, but the difference is his man got the strap and started letting off. And the women we talking that is that off reputation. But that wouldn't have been my instinct. If I see niggas throwing the shits, I'd have just jumped in and threw the shit because we throwing that shit.
But then that's what I mean. All that shit
I might kill you throwing my shit.
All that shit kicks in with men. But then I'm not gonna sit here and say that we ain't never see a girl fight where one of them got punched and the other one tried to pull out a knife and something went down. You know what I mean? Like we seen shit like this. So people feel like they gotta protect themselves however they want to. But I respect it. Let me see the knife. I respect it.
You can let you see the knife?
I respected how.
I'm turning up in 2021, bro. We was quiet last year. It's a go.
Yeah, it's a go. Niggas need to hear what we got to pay. You heard?
You know what I'm saying?
But I respected that they
respectfully.
That they linked up to do that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I mean, you can put my head wrap on.
Shorty felt like she ain't take an L, but she definitely did.
I mean, you don't take an L when you do.
Yo, you can't be heavier than your opponent, right? Like, clearly, I weighed this little girl.
Yeah.
And I don't even know, she might be a grown woman, but you know, I'm a little up there. But she looks very light in the ass. And the hands is working, right? But when you try to, and I've been this person, because I'm light in the ass. You try to.
Trying to ragdoll something.
Yeah, and it don't. And shorty like, big. You can't toss her? You're losing.
Yeah, because I remember you trying to hold me back.
I couldn't. I told her
I lifted you off your feet a little bit. I was like, oh, he had to grab the gate, man.
I had to grab the gate
with
both hands.
And he picked,
and you hear what he's saying? I'm coming off my feet holding the gate like this, bro. Like, yo,
this
chill.
This nigga top core, man.
This gate gonna come down on us, bro.
That's why top core. That's why top core always gonna be my brother. I mean, Ty always gonna be my brother.
That's what I always told, like.
Cause yo, we was in the fucking church playing ball. Rest in peace to you know what I'm saying?
Disrespectful nigga. You heard how he started this shit, right? We was in church.
Nigga,
I believe we played ball and was going to watch, I think nigga put on Passion of the Christ after that.
Yeah, that's crazy because I fell asleep on that shit. It's right there.
And then here they go. Fighting in church. I'm like, yo, chill. We was on the block out like a rock.
It was one fan. This nigga wanna open it. He gonna go like this, man.
He took his shirt.
And go over the fan.
He violated. It was like 98
what
degrees.
You doing? You trying to show off in front of Taki right now?
Yeah, he took his shirt and threw it off. He did. And I say, yo, boy, what you doing? This one fan in here. And
nigga
I was
some air, nigga. He was showing out for Taki. That's when he was fucking with Takia. He started
And
fucking
I
with her.
said, what? Then he cowboy you?
Yeah, he swung. I said, alright.
Son, look at me. Look at me.
My fucking fingers was wrapped around that nigga neck for like a week, my fingerprints.
Like this. Too big. Listen. His fingerprint spread out was on his neck.
I can't talk shit though. That nigga probably get me now. That nigga bigger than me now.
He fat as fuck.
Yeah, that nigga.
Shout out to Ty.
His hands is better than mine now too. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. I know what it is. But I'll fuck you up still, nigga. But I like how they handled that, man. Shout out to
that was very nice. Let's make that go viral. Let's watch that and show these clown ass niggas this is how you handle it.
That was very interesting.
And these ladies, stop going back and forth on Twitter. If you're gonna scrap, you're gonna scrap. You're not gonna scrap, shut the fuck up. Stop talking crazy to people on the internet if you ain't gonna link up for the fisticuffs. Let's get the
That's why that shit was so funny with Randy.
fisticuffs are going.
Randy is comedy. You always gonna talk to me about a bitch that you didn't pop on. The bros is lit.
The bros is lit. You cordy.
You always gonna talk about a bitch that you didn't pop on. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, so I appreciated that. I guess after that, where you wanna go? Your boy, YFN?
YFN Lucci.
Lucci, never heard a track. I know he was fucking with Lil Wayne's daughter.
Yeah.
Still was, right?
I believe so.
He was just at the party, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Man,
they like that, you know that toxic couple that's always together.
So YFN Lucci turned himself in, I believe, late last night or early this morning
Sir.
for
Murder.
felony murder, aggravated assault, some wild shit.
YFL Lucci, whose real name is Rayshawn Bennett, is currently being held in Fulton County Jail. Police said that he was wanted on charges of felony murder, aggravated assault, participation in street gang activity, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. Attempts to reach YFN Lucci and of his regular label has been unsuccessful. Officers respond to calls. Person shot around 5:20 p.m. December 10th. Found James Adams, 28, lying in the street with a gunshot wound to his face. Damn. The police incident report states Adams was taken to the hospital where he died. A short time later, a second victim, Kevin Wright, 32, arrived at an arena at an area fire station by private vehicles with a gunshot wound to his abdomen. The report states homicide investigators determined the two shootings were likely related. YFN Lucci is a native who was known in 2017. Every Day We Lit. That's his song. Every Day We Lit. You remember that song? That's his shit. So.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know I don't be knowing who's song.
That's basically what they got here.
So they don't got what happened because it was a 911 call. So,
go ahead. You know that part?
Yes, I do. This shit is crazy, bro. So the one that they found lying in the street, right?
The gunshot went to the face.
To the face.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he was shot while in the vehicle. Or if not, I wouldn't say that. That's not what it said. But he was hanging on to the SUV.
Mm-hmm.
The white SUV, as they speeding off. You know what I'm saying? And a woman and her sister see it. And they pushing him off of the car.
So hold on, they was in the car. And he tried to
Who,
come.
the girl?
The YFN Lucci.
I believe so, yes.
And the dude tried to come to the car?
I
Or he was
don't
in the car
know.
with them?
At that point, this is the eyewitness. So what happens before that, we don't know if they shot him in the car and tried to throw him out, or if they shot him and he jumped on the car. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows? But they see him hanging on to the car, and they're driving. They're trying to push him off of the car. They get him off of the car, and he falls into the street, and that's when the young lady runs over there and he shot. And he's trying to breathe. You can listen to this. I don't play it now. But she calling, she like trying to get an ambulance, but he died. She like, yo, he dead. He just took his last breath. So I don't know if he was in the car and they shot him and threw him out, or if they shot him in the street and he ran over and like grabbed the car. You know what I'm saying? And they drove off. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. And 2 other people besides Lucci, wife and Lucci, got arrested as well. 2 people from Florida. So, to me, they already have people in custody, right? This happened a month ago. They have a victim that survived, and they link both shootings.
Obviously, he's talking.
Sound like niggas is talking. It sound like both sides is talking. Sound like
even his people, they probably got caught up.
There's 2 of them. I don't trust one Kobe, bro.
Different states type shit, right? Cause he originally from Atlanta, and you just said he was rolling with 2 niggas from Florida, right? And then we don't know if that first one, which the car situation, if dude was with them,
right?
Or if he was it was a situation wherever they was at, and it led to their car, and he followed them, and they did what they did.
Shot both of them.
But either way, and we know that cops, cause this is a federal thing, right? They don't
or right?
They don't just grab you.
Or right? You could have shot the dude in the abdomen first, right? And son that got shot in the face as they driving up, run and jump on the car, right? You just shoot him in the face as they on the car. That could have happened too, right? Who knows? All I know is
This nigga's wild. That's all.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. That nigga's tripping.
Yeah, that nigga's tripping. I ain't gonna hold you. Give me that lighter, right? And there's a lighter right there on the desk, bro. Yeah, pass me that shit, cause we gonna need that. Excuse us, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's gonna be we ain't gonna hear from him for a long time.
Yeah.
And I don't know if probably he thinks that he has a chance or something by turning himself in.
I mean, what else you gonna do?
But maybe, yeah, you could get a more lenient case against you right now. Like they're gonna, you corroborate everything.
Well, you got an alibi.
You get what you get.
Hopefully it's not his wife that she read. Hopefully it's not.
Hopefully it's not a car that's
Hopefully
linked directly
nobody
to him.
could play shoot at the scene. Unless the nigga that got shot and survived could say that you.
Yeah, because I'm looking at multiple links and they just saying the same shit that I read. So I don't think I need more detail as to like that he get caught with the gun. There was any of the cars that got caught registered to him.
Did they find the cars the car that was linked to this?
But obviously,
Because if they get the car that's linked to it, and they can place that there, and you got your fingerprints and DNA and all that shit in there.
obviously he's linked to it because he turned himself in. So that's an obvious.
He's linked to it because a month later they issued a warrant for his fucking arrest after already having 2 people arrested.
That happened again.
Yeah. We've been asking these rappers, but I know our platform doesn't probably reach the masses as of yet. But niggas definitely have to smarten up, bro. And that's why I came out. I was like, yo, the world got to get better and open up, because these niggas that's in position and got who people think have money, right?
Yeah.
There's show money that's sold up. It's a year. It'll be a year in a couple weeks that niggas ain't getting no show money. Niggas been crying broke since the beginning of the pandemic. Am I bugging? The basketball players was crying broke. Remember? Niggas ain't got no money the way that we, the ones that don't have the day income, assume that they do. Because they spend more than we do. So when that shit comes to an abrupt end and you ain't been planning, when you ain't been planning in the past 5 years for the next 5 years, you know your 5-year plan, when you in that position and you can do it, you're like, nah, and this shit just boom. Nah, we can't book none.
Especially their type of mortgages and shit like that. Their kids.
So what do you think they do?
Let's not get into the ones where the bitches is giving them child support and shit.
Come on, son.
And then you had a good route going. Like I just said the song and you remembered it. You recognized it. It was a big song. He dropped his debut album 2018.
That song still gets played.
Yeah, they said 2018 his debut album, and then he just dropped the track. He was getting ready for an album. But now, ain't you fucking with Lil Wayne's daughter, bro? Now you just...
Yeah, and a whole toxic relationship with her. You whip her ass.
You blew everything. You blew everything on whatever... Again, like we always say, though, we never know what these people are entrenched in, you know what I'm saying? So...
That's why my opinion on it is just based off of the action and not the reason.
Yeah, it's a dumb action for everything you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta smarten up, man.
Sometimes you can understand the dude in the hood that don't got a lot and he feel his life is threatened and he gotta protect himself. But damn, so I'm like, we having a lot going, man.
That's why, for me, I feel like simplicity is for me, is more of essential and comfortability than notoriety. Like, and that sounds funny coming from me because you're like, yo, I can't go nowhere. You know, a lot of people, and I always tell you, a lot of people I know by mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh shit, you know, and just being out. You know what I'm saying? Not being in a house nigga. But I don't like that. I like simple shit. And sometimes, you know, I think that's what they should be doing. And if they did that, they won't be in positions where they're getting shot, murdered, and put in positions getting locked up.
Everybody not the J. Cole type nigga though.
This is true.
You gotta chill sometimes, man.
So that's
shit could catch up to you. You never know when it's going to. So.
And it's sad because I said like, yo, who's next when Casanova got locked up? I'm like, yo, who's next?
There's always gonna be somebody next.
But it's happening at a more rapid rate. It's like month to month type shit.
And it's been happening like this for a while now.
Cass got booked last month, bro.
Yeah.
Beginning last month.
G-Herbo as well. As soon as 2 coming home, 2 going, we going. Because Rowdy came home.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Bobby come home like
next month.
Yeah. Just need them to just stay their ass in the studio.
Yeah.
And just chill.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. Like we said.
Good luck, and prayers to you, man. That's all I can say, because that ain't for nobody.
Hold your head, word, man. So, I don't know, man. And rest in peace to the people that got killed. You know what I mean? Cause
well, the one.
Lose their life, man. And this shit is crazy.
It's a horrible time to be going in jail and doing some time.
Roaming out.
With the Rona, with the country on the verge of fucking civil war. And like, seeing it.
That's another thing. We don't know what's happening to these prisoners inside of jail right now. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if they're getting punished for what people out here doing. And, you know what I mean? We don't know. You know what I mean? They just taking it out on them. I'm just saying.
I don't mean this in no disrespect or offense to anyone, because this is why I tell my brothers and my friends and people I know, stay the fuck out of there. Because once you subject yourself and become property of the state, you are by law a slave.
You erased, bro. People forget
and
about
you don't want to be in that position with, like, imagine being in that position, right? And the uprising and insurrection that took place last week was like on some real, like, nah, we taking this shit over.
Yeah.
We gonna kill Congress, burn it like toast. And that is our country, 1 million strong.
Yeah.
with full firearms and all that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you in prison. What the fuck you think they're gonna do to you?
What you think gonna happen?
You
can't take it out. We can't take it out on these people that we feel is disrespecting our shit. I don't know. From one dummy move to the next dickhead.
Dickhead.
This nigga.
Cool.
TURMP.
Oh, Donnie.
Impeached. How you get impeached 2 times?
Yo, here's the funny shit.
That nigga's a crazy, yo. He's a wild cat, bro. He said, yo.
Here's the funny
He told this nigga Pence. He told Pence, you can either go down in history as a patriot, or you can go down in history as a pussy. Oh.
Yeah. In writing.
Oh lordy, lord, that man is different. He comes from
You know what Pence said?
whole different time, bro.
Well, he can't do anything anyway, right? He went and did his job. That's why he sent the goon squad over, hang that nigga. There's nooses out there and all that. But this is the funny shit with him being impeached. You know how many impeachments there's been in American history that's only about, 200 some years old? Mm-hmm. You know how many? No? 3?
5, 6.
5, 6? Nah. I ask you this. How many do you think there were before Trump? Keep in mind he's been impeached twice.
I would think like maybe 2 or 3.
2. 2 impeachments before this motherfucker. 2. He has half of the...
Clinton and
Adam?
Who?
No. Damn, you just fucking up. No. Clinton and, not Nixon because he left. Reagan? One of them.
No, I'm ready. I got everything for you. Okay, finish your point.
But, yeah, it's only been 2 before him. And now his term, there's been 2 impeachments in 4 years. He has half of the total of presidential impeachments in our history. In this fucking country's history.
That nigga got records, bro. You know?
And he has droves of people just sucking his dick. They don't care.
Because the world is built off his rhetoric.
They don't care. But,
So this means that he's out of, and he's not the president no more?
no.
What the fuck is he doing?
Okay, what they're trying to do is have him removed, but it ain't gonna work. So the impeachment and what's attached to it with insurrection and inciting a riot, they're trying to...
Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson. Okay. They're trying to get his presidential perks. They're trying to get that way. No Secret Service, none of that money. No. I'm talking about after he's not president. You know, every...
What it means immediately.
Right now, that it starts the process of him getting those perks removed when he's out of office. Because even Obama, he still has Secret Service. Bill Clinton,
every president still has it.
they're trying to get all that shit removed.
They have it for life, yeah.
No, they're not. They're trying to make sure you don't have none of that.
Yeah.
No protection.
I mean, because he got 8 days left? 9 days left?
What's that?
15?
7.
Today's the 14th.
7.
So what, they putting Pence in the seat for the time?
No.
So he's still president.
Yeah, he's not removed.
That impeachment shit means nothing then, right?
It means a lot. Because you know how this shit works is checks and balances. So they have to, that's the beginning of the process. Then it goes to the courts, like the first time. he got impeached. The judges that's in there are his judges. The shit that they had him for, they was like, it's not valid to remove him.
Yeah.
So he won the trial. He ain't gonna win this shit.
Okay. Attention turns to Senate after House votes to impeach.
So they already have the votes to push it through, but you know, to me, that doesn't matter. Like to me, just personally, that doesn't matter. What matters and what I appreciate is all these goddamn rednecks getting locked up for the terroristic act that they committed. All these rednecks being snatched off of airlines. Have you been seeing this?
Yeah.
Have you been seeing this? No fly zone for these?
Where you going?
Oh, you haven't seen
Vacation.
that? It's over for them. You heard of the TSA no fly zone? You know what that means. I just said it. You ain't going nowhere. You can't get on no plane. Your name on this list?
Your names, your
Over.
pictures, your everything.
Over.
Yeah, everything is out.
They know
Had
you
more
in
than
the
half of
airport
them already
as soon as you
getting
walk
caught.
in.
Yeah, they got snatched off the
Some of them
planes,
getting two of them got caught Midtown Brooklyn, Manhattan. Yeah, like two in Manhattan, two in Brooklyn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they catching them everywhere, bro. Niggas is stupid. Like your phone got your IP address and it got
You know what
everything.
happened? Wait, let me finish telling you about the no-fly zone. So, alright. So, what they did is deemed a terrorist act. Domestic terrorist. Why are we allowing you to get on planes? This is how this works. Just like when I said with the, what is it? The Monuments Act? Yeah, that's in effect.
Statues and Monuments Act.
Yeah, they need to get 10 years.
That's 10 years minimum if you touch any statue or any monument, in that case, the Capitol Hill.
These niggas is getting a slew of charges, but
They done broke into a center.
they can't get on no more planes. How about that? How you like them apples? They crying. One dude, one of these goddamn rednecks, they was locking him up. And he was like, you see what they doing to me? Yo, you're being aggressive. Don't fight me.
I saw one and he said, you treating me
That's
like a
him.
black man.
That's him. It's him. Don't
He
fight
said-
me. They spiked them. Bam. White cops. Great cops. I like those cops. Good job. Good job. And they still withheld. Me? Under the mace? All that. He didn't get all that. But one of them was giving it. One of them was
Yeah,
he was like,
knees,
oh!
knees and all that.
What are they doing to me? Holding his arm. He's like, I'm gonna make you let your arm go. Right here. He's like, I can't believe this is happening.
That nigga like 41. He never
Yes.
felt that kind of aggression in his
Yes.
whole life. Bro, imagine that.
That, see, that's how she got.
And we
I
telling
don't have no
y'all,
problem.
we almost desensitized to this shit. To them being that aggressive to us. You know what I'm saying? Because, one, we grew up with it with our parents deciding to hit us as kids when we kids. You know what I'm saying? And then
I
we
just
go
pick
into
my
the...
fucking
No,
mind.
then we go into the world and we like, oh, this motherfucker, these niggas is crazy. But then years and years go by and you like, oh, here go the cops. They about to fuck with us. But the point I'm making is these white people never even felt the inch of that, bro.
Don't know what that's
Don't
like.
know what that's like. And when shit like this
hey,
happen, they don't know how to act. And then you say some dumb shit like, you treating me like a black person. No, nigga, I'm treating you like a fucking animal that you was acting like.
Look at the homies out here chilling right
Fuck
now.
outta here.
With a Yorkie. They chilling. The sun is out, it's 50 degrees. You know it. You niggas pull up. Want to sit and what? What? You want to join the conversation? So they never experienced it, and I love it. I love it because it's what
I
we've
saw
been
the
getting
one-
the whole time.
I saw the
We
one
couldn't
on the
even
on
touch
the
the Capitol
airplane.
steps.
I saw the
I
one
can
on
show
the
you a
airplane.
whole 10-minute video.
You see the one that had the Viking shit on.
Yeah.
You got Viking shit on, but you eat organic.
Eating organic. He make
you
a
got
request.
Viking shit on. Niggas they used to kill animals and eat meat, but you a vegetarian.
See, and now
So about I can't eat this shit in jail. Nigga, you gonna eat, so you're not gonna eat.
then I'll tell you this, because you probably like, damn, they running down on them like that? How? Right? The Capitol has its own. No. No. See how we think of shit that we don't know about and apply something that doesn't happen. That ain't even real.
They got their own laws.
They got their own cell phone service. The building.
Oh, the tower.
No fucking tower. In the building is its own self. When you walk in, your phone automatically connects to the network. You don't even gotta log into the Wi-Fi. Just walk.
You walking through there, you like, why my phone
So
working
now
so
think
good?
about it. When they like, yo, just let them walk. Some of them colleges staying there because it's like,
As easy as looking into your email.
I don't have to lock you up right now. Niggas about to come kick your door in at 6:30 in the morning next week.
And that's the same shit.
Some of y'all starting on Saturday.
And it's crazy because we were saying that shit about the looters and rioters going into Foot Locker and shit, right? We was like, oh, they gonna get
That's
you,
where you get facial.
right? But at the same time, like it's the shit that we saying, like the two Americas that we seeing, like they was coming at us with tanks and shit while the shit was happening. But while that shit was happening, they was just like, alright, go ahead, finish doing what y'all doing.
I wasn't doing none of that.
They don't get no harm done to them. That's the point I'm making. Like, damn, alright, go ahead, finish your tantrum. Like you treat your kids. Finish your tantrum, then we'll come punish you later. But I guess I'm glad that
Act
they
like
are getting
they wasn't out there
locked up and
knocking
shit like
cops out in the looting shit.
Like,
And
a
stop
cop ain't
trying to
died,
make the
fuck
looting
that.
and the protesting
They killed
the same
the
shit.
son.
While
They
holding the
beat
blue flag.
they beat a cop to death with the American flag, bro.
Right. And chanting USA.
That whoever did that needs to be under the jail right now. Whichever participant was that.
So as they walk in, it connects to the service, their address, all that. Bing. So all they had to do was get everything, and now they go into their homes and lock them up.
Oh, what you want to cook today? Oak Ridge?
So some of them had to turn themselves in. Some of the dickheads that was just like doing stupid shit, like putting their feet on desks.
Shit, but one of the guys that did, one of the rioters that was in that shit,
Killed
himself.
A bank manager in Atlanta.
Christopher Stanton, charged in capital riot, killed himself with a gunshot to the chest at his home. Oh, he a bozo looking ass nigga too.
And check it. He shot himself in the chest, which means he ain't even die instantly. He felt that shit.
How the fuck he did that? Like
He
this?
couldn't shoot himself. Niggas.
He ain't have the balls to shoot himself in the head for an instant kill.
Was someone like this, or he held it like this?
He
What
was
the
shaking
fuck
it.
is
That nigga held that shit up. I don't know. That nigga almost ain't killed himself. Olympic swimmer, got locked up too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She
He
was
was out
in
there.
there? She was
Him.
out there? Oh, him, he was out there?
Yeah, big Duke ball. He was out there. A few cops too. Like I said, I felt like a few of them was law enforcement, was like, you know?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Well, you reap what you sow.
So now
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
and as we talk now, their doors are still being kicked in. Like,
That's they shit.
I love it. And then they can't fly no more. Because you're a terrorist now. The fucking Muslims that y'all was talking about a few years ago and even probably a few months ago, you on the same list as them.
Yeah, you doing
How
the
about
same.
that?
And
How about that?
they ain't do half the shit you do.
Yo, do you understand the flip that's happening right now? I've been watching.
That's why I
I've
said
been
so. The
watching
universe
white
is
people
speaking loud
argue
and clear right now.
on these news links for about 4 days, laughing, posting popcorn memes, because I like to see the split now. I like to see them. It's not us arguing with them. They're arguing amongst each other. So you see the allies and you see the devils now. It ain't no guessing no more. They making it be known which side they on. And if they not making it be known which side they on, then you know where they stand. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I love it.
We just here.
I love it.
Huh?
Yep.
So
I love it. So it's cool.
shout out to the universe, man. It's
The
speaking
universe
loud and
is-
clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's trying.
Hopefully it ain't too late.
It's trying to hit itself. You know what I mean? So let's see. We'll keep being updated on this as well, man.
Hopefully it ain't too late, but you know, we just talking about the UFOs out here. You shake your head?
I believe it. It's just like one more after COVID.
There's no
and
more. There's no
everything.
more to
Now
say
aliens.
that you believe it. It's real.
It's real. I believe in aliens.
Nah. What is it? See? You want to get into it?
I saw a release footage, right? Where they had one in prison, and he was walking back and forth. It was like a 15-second clip, though. FBI shit that you're not supposed to see, but
You want to bring it up? You want to read that loud for?
you got it.
All right.
I believe I just can't. I
We
can't
always
wait.
did. Me and you always did.
I believe
You seen the lights in the sky when we was young. Remember that shit?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Ready for this? Ready, people? YouTube. Many. U.S. intelligence agencies have 180 days to share what they know about UFOs
I saw that.
thanks to the coronavirus relief and spending bill. This is real. This is real. This ain't no fake bull. This is CNN reporting this.
Mm.
In your coronavirus bill when you're getting $600 stimulus checks. There's a fucking alien unrebelling in that shit. And they have 6 months to release everything that they know. Multiple agencies. Is it funny now when you see Trump announce the NASA Guardians division? Is it funny now?
Shit ain't funny.
It wasn't funny to me because we always believed in fucking aliens. So it's like, I don't think we've been to the moon. I've always said that.
Yeah,
I think the moon came
Cause
here.
then I be reading on like if y'all read on that Project Bluebeam, you read on that?
No.
You gotta read on that. That shit. I mean,
Don't go too deep, bro. Don't get
yeah,
flagged.
cause sometimes, yeah,
Don't get flagged, bro.
they're going to project shit in the sky. So you gotta keep your eye open. They're going to. Some shit gonna look real and some shit gonna look fake. Cause they gonna try to tell you, like, alright, they gonna be like, yo, Jesus Christ is coming back, right? They gonna put some shit in the sky, a hologram or some shit where you gonna be like, oh, that shit look real. To fake you out from certain shit. This is just my belief. I'm not saying that it's true or not, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like they gonna do shit like that to make you feel shit. And I'm not saying that I don't believe in Jesus or whatever. I believe it was a human back in those days called Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? That was doing shit that wasn't supposed to be done, you know what I mean, at that time. But what the point that I'm making is that I believe aliens are real. I don't necessarily believe the sky. I believe that they in the sky. I believe they in both parts, but I believe the water. Because we never could get to the deep part of the water. You don't know what's down there. And I think there's beings down there that's intelligent beings. But maybe that's just me, you know what I mean? I smoke a lot of weed. You never know. But I've been thinking like this before I was out.
Let me read this little bit real quick. When President Trump signed the $2.3 trillion coronavirus relief and government funding bill into law in December, so began a 180-day countdown for U.S. intelligence agencies to tell Congress, goddamn, what they know about UFOs. No, really. The Director of National Intelligence and the Secretary of Defense have a little less than 6 months now to provide the Congressional Intelligence and Armed Service Committees with an unclassified report about unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Shit is crazy, bro. Them niggas gonna
The report must
They
contain.
gonna come down with that real moon rock, man.
Look, the report, and what you just said, and what we always said, the report must contain detailed analysis of UFO data and intelligence collected by the Office of Naval Intelligence,
That's water.
the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force, and the FBI.
Yo, you know niggas can't go to Antarctica, right?
No.
You can't go to Antarctica. Nobody. They
You
always
know
say because it's cold.
it's government enclosed. Yeah, they got it enclosed, everything. They got people with guns, the army there.
Yeah, they got ships and all that there.
You
They
can't
You
get,
know-
you can't get there.
You know you can't get there. You can't go there, right? You know it's a reason.
Yeah.
There's always a reason for something.
Bro,
right?
everything is melting over there. Who knows what the fuck is coming
Thinking
out
about
of
it.
there?
It's not melting. Antarctica been allowed for millions of years, bro. It's not melting. That's
Believe.
one of their
What
home
hole told
bases,
you?
bro.
What hole told you?
This is CIA agent. He talks on TikTok. His granddaughter interviews him.
Believe none of what you
He lets her interview him.
Hear and half of what you
He
see.
said, yo, one night we had to go on a little thing, and I don't know what they call it, a little voyage or whatever they call it.
Journey.
Yeah, whatever, one of their missions. So they went to the thing, and he said that they saw like a little tunnel type shit, right? So they was like, all right, and one of like the big ice capsule shits, right? Like one of the mountain ice shits. So they go towards the tunnel. They going in towards the tunnel, and then they see like a big door, 13-foot door. They said they walk in there. It's like a pyramid, bro.
Wow.
It's like a pyramid, nigga. Holographics and everything, nigga. Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yo, bro.
And then that's
Let me read a little more.
shit, man.
The Pentagon released 3 short videos in April of last year showing unidentified aerial phenomenon, clips that U.S. Navy had previously confirmed were real. The videos, one from 2004 and the other 2 from 2015, showed what appeared to be unidentified flying objects rapidly moving while recorded by infrared cameras. 2 of the videos contain service members reacting in awe at how quickly the objects are moving. One boy speculates that it could be a drone. It's still unclear what the objects are, and there's no consensus on their origin. Shit look like a spaceship. Some believe they may be drones potentially operated by earthly adversaries seeking to gather intelligence. Rather than extraterrestrials, we normally equate with UFOs. Even though consensus can't confirm. Take it for how you want.
I believe it's true, so I will keep my eye open like I always have. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the data will be released in the next 6 months. You're just gonna have to look out for it. And I believe they said they released something like a 2,000-page report, but who the fuck is reading all that? 2,000 pages. Nobody. And the YouTube nigga that does, nobody gonna believe him when he talk about it. There ain't nobody reading 2,000 pages of that shit.
And then they'll put out.
Yeah,
It's always one person that reads and put out the highlights.
No, there's definitely people that's gonna read it.
Yeah, so
Especially like conspiracy theorists and all that really want to like look into it and shit like that. They see that
I've
shit.
been waiting and been wanting to rush Area
Yeah.
51 and shit.
Yeah, they gonna read that. You know how many people have been thinking about all that?
yeah, so
People
all the believers out there highlight us, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got a neighbor that heavy believer in aliens, so I'm bet you he's hyped right now.
Yeah.
About to hit him up just about that.
Where we going from here? like we stated last episode, the shooters, Jacob Blake, still they not facing no charges.
Yeah, I seen him on Good Morning America, I believe, with Mike Strahan.
And
That
the
shit
murderers
sad.
of Breonna Taylor still ain't locked up, so
They got
we ain't forget
charges
about
in the
y'all.
wall.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace to everybody that died in all them unjust killings.
But before we move away from the serious shit, how do you feel about the inauguration coming up this week? You
Shit
think?
about being crazy, right?
Do you think so? With
I mean that's
with
what,
all these people getting locked up.
that might be where the Civil War start, right? Like you said. The
I
ones
mean,
that's
they
ready to move on is gonna be there, and the ones that's not are gonna be there.
Yeah, some of them went in hiding.
There's still plenty more.
They went in hiding. They looking for them.
They all wasn't there.
What do you mean? Oh, okay. Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
I feel you. They got it's millions of them.
Just how KKK started blending into regular
Listen, one of
society.
the dudes that's out there, we can send watch the video when we off this shit. One of the dudes that was out there was like, yo, we a million strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A million strong. All
Chop
of us
one
not
head,
even out
two
here.
come out.
So,
They on that Hydra
you
shit.
see what happened?
That's why I said how I started it. Like I don't think it's our business, right? First, but it is our business, right? But I mean now,
Watch them
like
approach the
let
street.
them let them fight amongst each other. If they try to bring it to our doorstep, then cool, whatever.
Watch them across the street.
Break-
Because
break
even
a
some of
couple
them that
heads,
was
but-
out there that didn't go in, they was interviewing them when they got back to, where they from. And they like, yo, I was there for, the protest, but it got crazy. And
Fuck all them
niggas,
heathens.
it's like, people died. Like, yeah.
Fuck all them heathens
But-
and animals.
Some of them ain't getting charged, but they like, yo, would you go to another one? And like, nah.
What Thanos at? Because I guarantee you, he snapped his fingers,
He'd have
man.
popped up on
All
that
of them
lawn.
would have been gone.
He
But
ain't gotta snap his fingers. Yeah,
let's get to
strong
this
dude.
real shit, man. Pull out that list that this fat, skinny nigga was talking about.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this segment. This bitch, I'm
I ain't gonna lie, that shit. I just glanced at it. Just give me the first 10.
I'ma relax. Okay?
Funk Flex. This segment is for you,
Auntie
old
Flex.
head.
Auntie
You probably
Flex.
too old for your own good to be in this game still, my nigga. 'Cause
Auntie.
some of your takes are beyond ridiculous, bro.
Damn, Auntie, you bugging.
Give me the first 10.
First time. Funk Flex Top 50 Living MCs.
Yeah, say the title right
Funk Flex Top 50 Living MCs.
now.
Based off skill, level, bars, body of work, and impact. Start with 10 on 1.
However you want to.
Alright, number 1 is Jay-Z. Number 2 is 3 Stacks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Number 3 is Nas.
Okay.
Number 4 is Rakim. Number 5 is Drake with a questionable pen asterisk there. He really has,
Wait, nigga put questionable pen.
he has a
Drizzy.
star, questionable pen star. Number 6 is J. Cole. Number 7 is K. Dot. Number 8 is Push. Number 9 is Kiss.
This nigga. Who's number 10?
Black Thought.
Mm.
You got a problem with that 10? I think I got a problem with the 10.
He got a questionable pen next to Kanye.
What number he got Kanye?
17. I don't think I have a problem with the 10.
Nobody's placement?
Accusers.
I'm not just talking about 3 Stacks.
Alright, okay. Wait, stop. Let me get it together. Skill level, bars, body of work, impact.
Mm-hmm. Skill level check. Bars check.
I have a problem with his top 10.
Yeah. What's your problem? My problem is Andre 3000 at 2.
We're not going back.
And
to
J.
that,
Cole
bro.
and J. Cole and Kendrick.
Not-
We got J. Cole and
It's not
Kendrick.
here, bro. Can you roll
No,
it?
go ahead,
No,
we're
we
gonna
need a
finish.
blunt, cause we gonna get into it right now. Then we gonna get into it with this portion. So we gotta roll. You have why? I'm not even gonna ask you why, cause we already spoke about
Body
it.
of work.
Okay. That's dumb
If
as
that's
shit.
gonna be,
That's dumb as
but
shit.
that's your criteria though. That's his criteria.
Oh.
Him.
What do you
And
mean?
he got him
Are you
sandwiched.
talking about like solo albums?
I
Like,
wouldn't put Nas at 3.
what's your top? Oh, you ain't shit, bro. You putting Kendrick at 2.
No,
You putting niggas above Hov, living MCs?
no,
That's not right now,
I'm not
bro.
putting nobody above Ho.
Alright, stop
Live
fucking
top
playing.
50 MCs. I didn't say nothing about Ho. He,
Alright,
of
you
course he
putting
got
Cole,
that
you
right.
putting Cole at number 2. What is you doing, bro? Like, what are you mad at?
Give me the 10 again.
J, 3 Stacks, Nasir, Letter R, Drizzy, Cole, K. Dot, Push, Kiss, Black Dog. I have a problem with his 10. Based off skill level, bars, body of work, and impact. I have a problem with his
Would you
10.
keep Rakim where Rakim is at?
At 4? I'll probably put him at 6. Or 5.
I think I'm pushing, not by a lot, right? I think I'm probably pushing them down by like 1 or 2 spots. Drake, 3 Stacks probably gonna be like number 5 or number 6.
Bro, okay.
I'm probably pushing up Black Thought. He's probably in the top 5.
Alright.
Let me see. Nas is probably in the top 6, 5.
Mm-hmm.
But oh damn, see?
Where you putting Kendrick?
See? I got a problem with this list for me.
I have a problem with the 10. I have a problem with the 10. And
Kendrick
this
and Cole gotta be in the 6 or
is
7
my
range.
tag, and you're not letting me say it to you.
Okay.
He has Wayne at 13. He has 50 at 16. He has Eminem at 15.
But he got KRS One.
At 11. He has Slick Rick at 12. I have a problem.
President? That's what's up.
I have a problem with Lil Wayne being at 13 and Drake being at 5. Skill level, bars, impact.
We ain't got more of all those categories than Drake.
Body of work, MCs,
Yeah,
talking rap.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Drake is going down a lot because when you start going into,
Drake might be like, Drake might
he's
be
going
like
into the
15,
20s.
You know?
What?
Yeah.
Who's at 15, 14, 13?
Wayne, LL, Eminem, 50. Kanye, Styles, Mace, Kane.
He. Oh shit, bro.
You about to violate that nigga.
I don't want to violate him, but I don't know. I don't know if he's pushing 50 so far away.
His strength, right, compared to everybody else facing it off these 4 elements, right?
Mhm.
His body of work and impact succeeds a lot of these other niggas by a lot.
Not at all.
I'm not talking about
But I'm not.
That's why I said 15.
Yeah, because I'm not
Like
gonna
that.
argue where he puts certain old school artists like.
Because
if
he's not
they-
going front on the skill level. Boy can rap.
Yeah, because we gonna
And
get
if
into what
and
he
we
said
know
on the
about that,
live.
and we know about that Ghost Rider shit.
We gonna get to what he said on the live.
So we ain't gonna do that. I push him. I give him the teams based off of body of work and impact. But I'm not putting him ahead of Wayne.
I'll get
That's
where he got Redman.
disrespectful. 24.
I'm not mad at that, but Drake can't be 22 slots in front of him.
I understand that. And that's based off of bars and skill level.
And body of work. Because he just dropped the
Everybody
album
work.
2-3 years ago.
Only thing he has over Redman is impact. Yes. You ain't got to think about that.
But
Yes.
that man had a big impact. But yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not saying
No, I know what you mean.
We're talking about international.
So if
Tracey,
he checks off 3 above him, I don't know why he's so high in front of him. You know what I'm saying?
I think
I think it's all the accolades and
I think
everything.
if you had a bar and you averaged it out, Drake's impact.
Now you said 11 to 15 is who?
11 to 15 is KRS-One, Slick Rick, Lil Wayne
Slick Rick got 12?
at 12.
That's tough.
That's very tough. LL Cool J,
In a good and bad.
Eminem, in a very bad way. Because of what you
Where
have
Busta?
behind him.
In the 30s?
22, right in front of Fab. Fab at 23.
Fab at 23?
That's comfortable.
That's comfortable for me. I'm not gonna be mad at that.
That's comfortable.
Because Drake had a little more of the impact.
A little more? A lot of more. A lot of more. He had a lot of more of that. Drake impact succeeds a lot of these niggas, bro. He got Young Thug at 50 though, but we ain't gonna get to that. But
Young Thug at 50?
at 50.
Who he got 40 to 50?
I give you one better. I give you 35 to 50. And then we could close this talk out with this thing. 35 to 50. Forget it. I ain't gonna go talk about up there. But look who's ahead of everything. You got Banks at 35. Ice Cube at 36.
He got Remy Ma at 25.
Uh-huh. Yep. You got Melly Mel at 37. Grandmaster Cass at 38. Kumo D at 39.
Some Ice Cube at 38. 36. Meek Mill at 40.
Meek Mill at 40. Big Sean at 41. Lauryn Hill at 42. Quali at 43. Luda at 44. Tip at 45. Pause. Rick Ross at 46. At 47. Eve at 48. Nicki Minaj at 49. And Young Thug. That's 35 to 50.
Since I'm looking at it, I'm gonna have a way better. Alright, boom. The first female he got on this list is Remy Ma at 25. Skill level, which is bars, body of work, impact. Bars, body of work, and impact. Okay, I don't think I'm mad that she's at that. Like, she's the
Top
first
25
female.
limit?
That she's the first woman.
Oh, okay. Nah, bitches don't spit like that. I just don't like that top 10. I don't like Wayne where he at. And I'm not even a fan of Wayne, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Alright, so let's say we put Wayne at 2.
You put Jada at 9. Come on, kid.
Let's put Wayne at 2.
Come on, kid. Jada at 9? How?
Let's put Wayne at 2.
How? Because Jada and 50 to me could go at it with these credentials. Skill, level, bars, Jada got. Body of work and impact, 50 might have.
Top 5.
What?
In the top 10. You wanna put Wayne.
I want to put Wayne.
Kiss is in the
Drake
top
gotta
10.
come out. He gotta swap. He gotta come down there. You're not gonna act
Drake
like.
gotta come down to. Kendrick gotta be in the top 5. I think Kendrick could be 5. Cole could stay at 6.
Put Cole before Kendrick?
I'm putting Kendrick before
Kendrick
Cole.
only Kendrick with his 3
I want
albums?
Cole before Kendrick.
You putting Cole before Kendrick?
Yes. Of these 4, the merits, yes. Kendrick impact is not.
So you keeping Kendrick out of your 5?
I might.
So you putting him at 6?
So where that nigga been lately, bro? He gotta go back.
You know,
You only got like what, 3 hours?
Why
He
I
don't
can't
got
hold that
3
against
classics, bro.
Huh?
I said you're not gonna keep holding that against him like he don't got 3 classics.
So what am I holding against Cole?
You're not holding nothing against
Exactly.
Cole because he's
That's who I'm comparing him to.
He's fairly consistent.
That's who I compare him to. Those my niggas. That's who I
think he
compare
got a
him to.
bigger impact than Kendrick?
Oh,
J. Cole?
possibly.
Alright, so you going if he did. Body of work is
It's
better
kinda-
is better than him?
Oh,
Nigga,
Cole?
the 2 niggas we talking about.
Cole?
Is
Is
J.
Cole
Cole body
shit
of
better?
work better than
Yeah.
Kendrick's? Like a definite yes for you.
Are you just talking about albums?
That's body of work. They
Means
both
all-
got
means
mixtapes. They
every-
both
yeah,
got
I can take a call.
definitively.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I'm going on a road trip.
And
You
bars.
tell me which artist I can listen to the whole road trip. I'm listening to Cole.
And bars. Don't play this. Nah, Cole is up there with the
Listen.
bars, but
Cole is up there, but that's another one that's like here. But I might have.
But I'm not
I might
mad.
have K-Dot.
we can't be mad at it because they right next to each other on this list, and we saying that they should be right next to each other.
Yeah.
You saying
Cole is
Cole is ahead of him like he is on the list.
Cole is out of
Drake shouldn't be ahead of either
Neither one of them.
one of them.
No.
He shouldn't be ahead of Pusha T.
Possibly, he shouldn't be ahead of none of these niggas because this is an MC and not an artist list. If this is a top 50 living artist, oh yeah. But MC, I don't
Because
look
there's
at.
not a lot of
I don't
artists
look at
here.
Drake as an MC. But
There's not a lot of artists here that he got bars
bars is-
or
is
body
skill.
of work over.
Yes, it is.
He might have more impact.
You got body work
Than who?
than a lot of these niggas. You listen to Slippery?
I listen to what I like from Snoop.
Exactly.
I don't listen to his albums.
Okay. You listen to Bust Around though?
Again, same answer.
That's the only touch you like, right? You listen
But
to-
I don't listen to no Drake albums.
Oh,
That's me though.
yeah.
Cause they got almost the same number of albums. If we just saying, you know what I mean? Drake is still in his prime though, right? Like it's almost like the shit you be saying with LeBron, like yo, don't keep rushing him much.
Yeah.
Let him finish his art. You know what I mean? So, cause I mean, in hindsight, we might say
50?
he probably got
Yeah.
I would say he's better than 50 in these overall categories.
Oh,
I don't know about impact though. It might be iffy. But then again, this fucking guy got 2 countries under his belt.
I'm like, you talking about international Drake?
Him and Eminem, but Eminem is a better rapper than him.
Skills and bars is just
Mace, I won't be mad if he.
no, Mason's right where he at.
Yeah,
He got 2 albums.
Big Daddy Kane is at 20. I'm not mad at that. Cam at 21. I might be a little upset at that because then he got Raekwon all the way at fucking. He got Raekwon all the way at fucking.
I didn't see Raekwon.
No, he's on here. I just saw him.
27.
27. With ASAP Rocky in front of him. Why? Because of his impact? Can't be because body of work and bars. How is ASAP Rocky in front of DMX?
A$AP Rocky shouldn't be on this list. DMX is at 28. Nah, no. Let's wrap this shit up.
Why is Ghostface come? Alright, cool. Meek Mill should have been at 50.
DMX is at.
Melly Mel is 30. Alright, see, but then I'm not mad at the older artists. He got Fat Joe at 33. I had to ask you. That's
He has DMX at 26.
You got DMX 28.
Either way.
ASAP Rocky is at 26. The Habit's in front of Redman. That's difficult for me. I need LL in my top 10.
Oh, you don't. You want him in your top 2.
Shout out to you. LL, you heard? Todd Smith.
Nah, that just pissed me off, son.
That just pissed me off more than what the live when he said Drake would have been better than Hove. if niggas ain't found out about the Ghost Rider shit, man. He said Drake would be the #1 artist all time.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
But check it. This is why Auntie Flex is out here tripping.
Got dementia, right?
He don't even understand. I don't know what he got. Because he's saying the shit in real.
He's
I guess,
consistently saying
he's old, man. And they
it. I
trying
think
to
this top
adjust
50
it.
list is a good basis where we can go
that.
off of, though.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Make our shit.
A lot of them niggas won't be on my shit. But it's all good and dandy. But he said that, right? Not he said that, right?
Yeah.
But he also says, you watch all the shit? Oh, when Drake did the freestyle with the two-way, we already practiced that before that. He already knew the bars. The Lord was already writing the bars. Boom. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
You heard him, right?
Yeah.
We was already practicing. He already knew it.
That nigga
But
head
he
got
knew.
tight and threw his head.
He knew if he act like he's reading it from his phone, then they couldn't say that he didn't write it. Because he's reading it from his phone. So you already knew that boy had fucking ghostwriters and shit before he even took off.
Yeah.
And you stayed quiet until now. You was a sucker,
So
auntie.
you helped him pop.
Yeah, but now when they come out and you got shit, you was a sucker, auntie. You tripping. You tripping. What's wrong with you? You need to go sit down.
So so Drake will be in your teens towards 20s.
Probably 16, 17, somewhere. Respectful.
Can't be mad at the body.
Because this is it's an MC.
Can't be
so
mad at the
when
body work. Because I really,
can't be mad at it.
like you said, I was a fan of him in the beginning.
You put me on.
Then I disliked him. But I really don't act like I don't sit here and when the song come on, I don't know his bars.
Now you know.
Just because he got witty shit, he got shit that catch you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
I'm just saying. But he's singing this. He's what I'm talking about. I don't look at Drake as an MC, and I tell him that to his face. I think he can rap. I think he can rap better than a lot of these niggas, but I think he makes...
Especially the niggas that's in the lane that you talking that he's in.
Yeah.
He rap better than
He
all
rap
of them.
better than all of them. But he makes music. I understand that. He found a niche, and he's rich from it. Niggas just brought a yacht. You see this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Go more.
Shit.
Come on.
Half of
I
his
could be
fucking
making rap albums and possibly not selling what I'm selling, doing what I'm doing.
You try to be gangster like Tory Lanez and end up being
I hope it's like niggas used to hope that LeBron did the dunk contest. He used to hope he did the dunk contest and never happened. It's the same shit with me with Drake and people being like, I need a full rap album. You're never gonna get that.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that.
You're never gonna get that.
I'm about to get this full-length R&B album though. With him acting like a rapper on it sometimes.
But why would he do that? Why take a chance on something that might work when force it ain't broke? I respect it. But when it comes to comparing him to MCs and people that I know that rap, it's difficult for me. But I respect him as a rapper that I know he can be. So yeah, your impact, your body of work, pause, that shit is valid. But your skills and bars compared to these niggas, nah, bro. Nah, especially with...
You putting Benny in your top 50?
No.
Rappers alive?
Huh?
Rappers alive?
Oh, top 50 rappers alive? Conway might make it.
You saw this story, the singer-songwriter Tracey Chapman won that case against Nicki?
Give me my money.
What do you think about that?
I think when you try to be slick or whatever happens, you gotta be careful out here, man. Tracey Chapman.
I think it's a good thing because as an independent artist that's not known, if a big artist hears your shit and fucking uses it, they should at least have the decency to reach out to you. And if you play them as yourself, being who you are, or you take it how you take it, whatever, right? Then boom, however shit plays out, right? But I think you should have the decency to talk to an artist, because you was once in their shoes. You know what I'm saying?
They did though, and
Alright, cool. So
Shorty
that's what I'm
wasn't
saying.
with it.
That's what. So then cool.
And from what I got from
Give me your money.
they used it and they sent it to Flex, I believe, and Flex played it. So my shit was played. You really did it. I want my money. So yeah, they reached out to her. She just said no.
Yeah. So
Respect it.
yeah. And so if the party, as in the Nicki party, if they be like, fuck, we say we'll use it, whatever comes from it, comes from it. So it is what it is. Shout out to her. She got $500,000.
$500,000.
Shout out to her.
No.
New law that they could use your lyrics in court.
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
I mean, it's already been happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the fact now is law.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, man. That's racist. That's very racist. That's very racist.
You're not going to Quentin Tarantino and questioning him.
Yeah, who is that? Like, who is that appealing to?
You're not going to whatever country singer is singing about. Whatever he's singing about. If he talking about killing a nigga that bagged his wife or something. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fucked up, because YF and Lucci could have said anything about killing somebody, right? And they could use that now? Like, this is what he says. I mean, that's already been happening. This one is just. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm experiencing a Mandela effect. Like, what do you mean that law? That's a law. That wasn't. They couldn't do that before? I'm tripping. I know I've seen this and heard it.
Yeah, they could. It wasn't law before, but
They did that to Bobby Schmurder.
That's on a piece of paper. But
YNW Melly too, right?
yeah,
And the other nigga, young boy, TK.
yeah, everybody, man. Casanova. What they using his lyrics and his interviews. Everybody, they've been doing that shit. Now they talk
Man,
about
I ain't saying nothing. Everything I ever said I did on here was alleged.
I remember that one time when I pulled up on the nigga.
I'm just telling stories on here. It's all entertainment. It's only entertainment.
It's only entertainment. I finally get it. What's the use of being with it? Ain't nobody with it. I'm ready back with Wonder Woman. What up? We about to get out of here, man.
How?
What we talking about?
What you mean what we talking about?
We
That's the
done,
only
man.
thing to talk about right now. What niggas talking about?
We can?
Yeah, it's where the Nets play.
He hyped my son LeBron, tweeted it. You saw the video? The dude that be playing like LeBron? Nigga said he was in the gym shooting threes. Nigga turned around, he said, remember I did that? I did the turnaround. Nigga came in the gym, yo, bomb. I'm practicing, yo, bomb. James Harden just went to the Nets. He just went to the Mets. No, the Nets. The Nets! I can't do this, I'm 36. I just beat the Warriors. Get Kyrie on the phone. Get him on the phone. Kyrie on the phone like this, quiet. Nigga said, you really need James. You really need James.
That nigga's stupid, bro.
How about the other one that I showed you?
We might not even play together, bro.
Nigga said, yo man, nigga said,
See now that was some hater shit.
They might
You know
not.
what he said?
I'm talking about James and Kyrie and all them, because Kyrie, where he at?
Ooh.
That was some hater shit.
Kyrie-
What if they
Kyrie-
revoke his contract for him not showing up?
What if
and shit?
What if Kyrie plotting retirement right now?
That's what I'm saying. They might not even play together. I'm not hating. I'm
What
just
if he
saying
retire out
facts.
of the boat?
They talking about retirement. They talking about revoking contracts.
Traded for this nigga?
Yeah, listen, man, I told y'all I was on the thin line with y'all, right? I ain't playing my contract out.
This nigga telling me the point.
Listen. Nike not gonna stop giving me checks.
I
You know I got a movie?
traded-
You know I got a movie, right?
Bro, I want it out fucking Boston.
You know why? Because them two young niggas was getting hot. I'm supposed to be the one. Nah, but yeah, what you think about this trade? James Harden to the
like
Nets.
it.
You don't like it? I don't like it.
I don't like it. It's not no hater shit. I cringed because, like I was trying to tell you before, I'm not a fan of the Nets. I could never be a fan of the Nets, but they wear Brooklyn across their chest. And I'm a Brooklyn kid, so I want
the
them.
best style across the chest.
Yeah, even better, right? I'm a star baby. So it reps me. You know what I mean? So I told you, remember their first year, they went out to LA and got smacked by 40? I'm like, Big got killed. When that fucking street, they lose my 40 out there? Notch. This is why I want them here. Remember all that? That's how I feel. But I'm not a fan of them. I'm just from Brooklyn. But when you give up 4 first round draft picks, 4 pick swaps,
And they're young too.
LeVert, and Jared Allen. Oh no! And you don't dunk Karis LeVert. You don't send him to like.
They traded him and then to another team, and they got Victor Oladipo on a different team. It was a 4-team trade.
He would have said.
You don't know the trade?
It was something like that. Yeah, he went to the pay. Where he went?
The Nets got
Why
James.
you interrupting
The
me?
Nets got James.
Why you interrupting me if you don't know the trade? See this shit? You see this shit?
The Nets got James Harden.
Yeah,
That's it.
Karis LeVert.
Now they got second round draft pick from somebody.
Karis LeVert went to Indiana, and they got a pick, a second round pick. These are all unprotected picks.
Oladipo went to
the Rockets.
Jared Allen went to Cleveland with Torian Prince, and the Rockets get Victor Oladipo, Dante Exum,
And them 8 picks.
what was the other? The Kubic kid that was on the Nets,
Kubic.
and the next picks for 24,
22,
22, 24, 26,
26,
and 27. They get a pick from Milwaukee somehow, and another pick from
Cleveland.
So they got like 6 or 7 picks.
They got 7 picks. And then, other pick went to, the other swap I think went to Indiana.
So, I'm not mad at the trade.
It's crazy to me.
Wow.
Because when the Knicks did the same shit for Melo, I was like, oh, y'all niggas stripping.
That was stupid.
So,
What's that?
why trading the core of your young talent for, how old is James Harden?
31.
For a 31-year-old.
He trash now?
I'm not saying he trash.
That's what you said.
I'm saying he on the back end of his career.
James Harden is on the back end, so is KD, right?
Is he playing the 40?
No.
Is KD
Why you
playing
gonna play the 40?
Because that's the mark that niggas don't touch. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So why he gotta play the 40? For this contract for this trade to make sense?
LeBron's 36.
36. He should
And
be 37.
he's
Yeah, he
beating,
just turned 36.
he's beating Father Time.
But that's just a whole different thing, right? That's a whole different human being.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it like that with these other athletes. I'm just saying that I think he's still not in his prime, but he's still right there.
Right, so
He's
why
not
am I
on the
saying that?
downslide.
I didn't say that. I said he's on the back end of his career.
I don't believe that.
How? You just said it yourself, just in a different way. If he's not in his prime, where the fuck is he at?
He's not out of his prime though. I don't believe that he's out of his prime.
If he's
I don't
is he
believe
in his
he's
prime or is he out?
So you think he's done doing what he's been doing the last 7 years?
We on this team, he should be.
I don't know.
Bro,
We just said we don't know. We don't know when Kyrie is ever coming back.
Wait. In the past 7 years, right? James Harden has been putting up how many shots a game?
Anywhere from 35.
How many scoring titles? The past 11 scoring titles or something went to him, or the past 7 or whatever went to him and KD.
He got like 3.
They got the past, the previous, whatever scoring tags nobody else has won, right? You just asked me, is he done doing what he's been doing in the past 7 years? On his team with 3 other scorers, like superstar scorers, they all are superstars. I'm not saying that they all
What other
stars.
3? Two?
Well, 2. With 3.
Well, 3 now.
3
You
of them.
adding him on the same
You
court.
cannot be putting up 40 shots a game, bro.
So don't.
So he can't do the same shit he's been doing for the past 7. He has to change his game, like you said. Like you said, right? What if he come in average?
James Harden scored 20 points off free throws.
Bro. For that to happen, you have to still be taking that shot.
You still have to have the ball in your hand.
Yeah, but
You're not taking free throws just cause.
The only
You have
per-
to have the ball. You have to
only,
create.
the
bro.
only person I think that's selfish in this situation is Kyrie.
Son, 20 free throws is getting fouled 10 times, either while they're in the penalty or while you're shooting in the
So
act
he
of
can't
shooting.
take 14 shots in a game and score 31 points or 27
When
points.
has he done that? What the fuck
What
are
you
you talking
mean?
about? When has
But he did.
he's been shooting?
He's done
40,
that on OKC when he was a 6 man.
he-
What he averaged? 18?
No,
What he averaged?
about 12, 10, something like that. You want to check it out?
I'm not gonna check.
Oh,
it out.
okay. That's why he left.
I just don't know why you don't see it. I'm saying I know why you see that this is
Because I
not a good
understand
trade.
basketball. But I'm talking about them playing. He can't be. How many shots is KD shooting if he's shooting 44?
He's not going to be. None of them is going to be shooting 44,
So-
obviously, because they're on the same team.
Okay, so I'm saying you said to me, is he done doing what he's been doing in the past 7 years, shooting 40 shots a game to get 38, to get 40 plus? He has to be if they are going to win.
Obvious, all of them
Okay,
have to
so
be.
I don't understand what are you combating about me with?
I just think that they're all efficient scorers. So they
I-
all could
I
take
think-
less
I
than
think
20
so.
shots a game and score more than 20 points a game.
Even if he do that, that's not what he's been doing in the past 7 years. If he's shooting 20
Bro,
shots a game.
so you're a grown man. If you can't adjust your game to what you want it out of Houston and you want it to go over there. If you a grown man and you can't adjust to that, then that's on you.
I don't understand.
What you mean?
I don't understand what you're saying, bro. I'm agreeing to what you're saying.
No,
But
what I'm saying is if you saying that
slow it down.
you're saying he can't
I'm
keep
just
doing
trying
what
to teach you something.
you're not teaching me nothing though.
We're saying the same thing, bro. You started with, is he done doing what he's been doing in the past 7 years?
Being a great athlete, being a great
now
basketball
you're
player.
asking a different question. No, he's going to be a good basketball player. He's a great athlete. As far as his numbers and what he does in the game and has been doing in NBA games for the past 7 years, no, he's not putting up 40 plus shots with KD and Kyrie on his team. This is fucking impossible.
But none of them are.
Exactly. So for the past, what he's been doing the past 7 years, he's not going to do moving forward with this team. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so what?
And you're telling me, but he's not going to be a great athlete.
So what's your problem with the trade?
My problem with the trade is you gave up 4 draft picks and you gave up 8 picks. You gave up your young players for a player on the back end of his career, not on the downslide. He's 31. So he's not playing 9 more years, correct? What are you giving him? 37? 38? Is he going to stay here? Is he going to stay here to where you reap from giving up them 8 picks? I've seen it happen with Brooklyn already, and I've seen it happen with the Knicks already. So, all I'm saying is, they have to make that work. Only nigga there, to me, that's even stable, and it's funny, is KD.
That shit funny to me too. But
Exactly.
it's
I've seen Chris Bosh, D Wade, and LeBron, who was all focused, lose. I've seen them win, but I seen them fight. I
don't
seen
think
them pull that shit.
I don't think they're gonna
You know what I'm saying?
win a championship like right
then
now.
it's a failure.
Today, you know what I mean? But I think they'll go win a championship.
If they don't win a championship in the next 2 years, it's a failure. And a trade is horrible. Even worse.
Because you gave them so much.
That's
But
it.
how much did you give them though? Like
A lot.
so, all right. So now let's just go into basketball shit, right? So you rather picks than a known player?
I'd rather the attempt to continue to build my franchise than throwing the future away.
All right. So I'm not
With
gonna go into your
hoping-
personal feelings because I'm not gonna bring the Knicks into
Hoping that
the Hornets. They've been trying to draft and do this shit with picks and hoping, right?
Mhm.
Have they did anything?
yeah, they got LaMelo Ball. He's the youngest player to have a triple double. They got Miles Bridges, who's one of
These are decent picks. All right, let's go now. Let's go into basketball. The last 10 years, give me a pick that's taken a team to a championship in his
in the
third
last-
year, fourth year.
in
Let's
the
say
last
15 years,
10.
20 years.
Steph
LeBron?
Curry.
Okay, Steph Curry.
I mean, you want to throw Klay Thompson in there? They on the team?
No.
Why not? They a top 10 pick.
All right, cool.
What we talking
Who else though? I just don't think that picks are that important in basketball, unless you got a one of a probably.
Okay. Picks are not that important. Y'all made a similar trade before, but for 3 players that were
The shit with the Celtics.
on the
Nah,
downside.
they was done. Yeah,
of
they was
their
done.
career.
No,
No,
they was done.
No, they was still balling.
They had
Stop
1 year left.
Stop doing that. You was going to games.
They had
You was
1
going to
year
games.
left.
You was going to games.
'Cause they
You was
were
like, yo,
winning.
we could win.
They
You know what I'm
were
saying?
winning.
If you I think they get Miami. He was feeling that. He thought they could do it. So yeah,
Nah, they
stop
wouldn't
it.
be in my stuff.
You don't.
Not in that prime. Don't do it.
So
Don't do
with
that.
DW, when it
Don't do that.
this the go.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. We're not doing that. That's all I'm saying. We're going to finish with this conversation. We're not doing that. You're not beating the king in 2014.
Alright, so when y'all made that trade already in this decade, right? That was this decade or a decade ago they did that, right?
This
And
is.
then that shit fell through, right?
I don't think it's the same as this.
I'm asking you a question. It fell through, right?
Yeah, that shit ain't
Then
crazy.
what happened?
Yeah, but it's not the same though. I don't.
Because it's not the same because you
Niggas
have
dumb.
a 3 like
Three
this,
players are still
this
great.
might be the best like on paper the best 3 players that was put together. Like on 2K, I'm wilding.
Like from these super teams that been being built.
On 2K, I'm wilding on niggas. I don't need nobody.
You think that's the best?
Okay, DS.
Right?
Yep.
This
What
nigga's
you gonna do? What you gonna do? Who you got?
We
Who you
can't
got?
all day.
You got the Knicks. You put Mitchell Robinson on. What? What you gonna do? You better pick LA.
Giannis not holding
You better
it.
pick LA.
Y'all be holding it?
No, nigga, come out here. Come out here and ISO. That's
Listen,
what I'm doing
man.
all day.
We just
Even if you pick AD.
argue for the sense of arguing. We were saying the same shit.
Yes.
That all 3 of them have to be in the same mental space.
And that is
Kyrie-
fucking scary to
If
me.
Kyrie is thinking of retiring, then that's why they made this trade. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what nigga said to me?
And
So-
when you was watching the game last night, you see these bench and whatever
They
players
played
that
the
we got.
Knicks.
Yeah.
I
They-
told
they
you
gotta
last
play
night.
good.
I told you last night.
No,
Relax.
I wasn't gonna say that they good. I was gonna say they gotta play good.
Yeah.
Those players.
Relax.
So, but I'm not too hype about it. I still believe LeBron is the favorite this year. Cause I think this trade is comparable to the trade that the Clippers made for Paul George with OKC. They traded a lot for one player. They traded most of their picks and shit like
You
that.
traded the team. Spencer Dinwiddie ain't coming out of that locker room.
Man, he'll be back next year.
Hopefully. He might get traded too.
So let's see what happens. And I mean, what if? I mean, they probably got plans of trading Kyrie.
They got room
I
to.
don't know. They got $5 million and room for 3 players. I don't know what that says, but whatever.
I told you I'm going to get Sammy Dallin back. Can't get Taj Gibson. We just picked him up. That would
I
help.
don't think we got anything else. I think that's it. We did our picks. I just put that up. Go watch that.
Yeah, we definitely did those.
Yeah, and we'll be back at y'all soon, man.
So you see them in the finals against LA? You see Brooklyn, LA, type shit? Even
Next
today?
year.
Next year?
I mean,
This
listen.
hasn't changed your
Listen, man.
your finals pick?
Listen, man. We ain't make our finals pick yet. For this year. I think, yo, listen.
You think they could beat Philly?
Listen, man. We was talking about this off camera. He was bumming out on purpose, and he was averaging 18 on that, right?
He wasn't bumming out, bro. He was fat.
I just think if they get favorable matchups for the playoffs for 3 rounds, I think they could pull it out and go to the finals.
Cool.
I don't know if they could. I just think the Lakers are too big for them right now. So if they go through that again, like when OKC they went through it and they faced him and was like, damn, we lost him. And then y'all build off the team, but I don't know. We gotta see what happens in the East. I like how Philly looking. Who knows about Miami,
Indiana,
Milwaukee?
man.
I like Karis LeVert in Indiana. I like that a lot.
I think people better be very scared.
That gives him more shots, more minutes. He's starting over there. He
playing with All-Star,
he
2
got
All-Stars.
Sabonis, Turner,
So there's potentially 3 All-Stars on that team. 3.5.
Brogdon.
Brogdon, Sabonis, Karis, Miles Turner.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Listen,
Then
man.
they got the Holiday brothers over there.
Sometimes you gotta make a trade, right? That's what you do on fantasy, right?
Yeah, man. I'm
Sometimes
trying to
you
trade
gotta.
Ben Simmons right now.
Sometimes you gotta let your nuts hang.
Always let my nuts hang.
And I heard that that Philly was talking to them and they had Ben Simmons in their trade talk. So
That was smart.
you gotta give them more than what they giving them, right?
They had Ben Simmons and Maxine.
Would you have did that? Would you have tried to get trade picks from them, or would you have just took that like that shit?
Now I need picks.
And that's why they went with the Brooklyn trade.
The Brooklyn picks makes more sense because if that shit implode, then niggas hit the jackpot.
But then what if they like top 3 seeds the next 4 years, right? And you don't really get no picks.
You still gonna get picks.
You still gonna get picks, but you know.
Cause you still gonna get their pick, you gonna have
Yeah,
your
you
pick.
gonna have like the 26 pick and shit like that, right? So
Yeah, so they got like 8, they just doubled up on picks.
yeah,
for the
like,
next
we
year.
gotta see what they do, cause Boston been hoarding picks for how long? And all they got from it was
Good,
fucking.
right?
Yeah,
Why they put 50 inside there for, man?
Cause we recording right now.
Oh,
yeah, man.
You see that nigga braids?
Yeah.
Right? The
No
nigga,
dog,
the nigga
nigga.
woke up on me. The nigga say, "Yo, you see my shit?" I said, "Yeah." Nigga said, "I look like old dog, right?" I said, "No, nigga, you look like
Low dog.
no, you look like the son from South Central." OG Bobby Johnson, so he grew up, nigga. Fuck out of here. But with that said, we about to get up out of here, man. You got anything you want to give to the people?
Stupid, nigga. I mean, mask up, man. Corona's still real out here. And be safe. Watch the company you keep, man. Civil war is upon us. And keep out in the sky, keep an eye in the sky for them UFOs, man. Send me a video.
So, the Thedoncore is
Yep.
Theory and Hippie. Y'all already know what we about to do. We about to get up out of here.